Oh no, I forgot my mum's birthday card. I need it for this weekend. Who can help me?
For our project, we have decided to do Moonpig. Moonpig is an online personalised greeting cards company that was launched in 2000 in the UK by entrepreneur and CEO Nick Jenkins. He set up the company with £2.5 million and has grown the company significantly since then. Moonpig is currently worth £30 million as of April 2010 and has an annual profit taking of £6.7 million. It has 90% of the market share, thus is the market leader. They sell cards for all occasions in order to appeal to all customers and doesn't limit itself to a small segment of the market, appealing to all ages, cultures and genders. They have a wide range of choices of cards from all occasions, from birthdays, anniversaries, religious holidays to good luck and well done cards. Moonpig surely has a card for you. What makes it different to other online greeting card companies? Well, Moonpig was the first to introduce cards that can be personalised from the front to the inside of the card. Nick Jenkins discovered this gap in the market, that there weren't any cards out there that offered customers to personalise the card without losing its professional and clean-cut touch, and certainly without that sloppy handwriting. Moonpig offers a selection of designs to work from. All that the customer needs to do is change the names and any other messages to make it personal to the reader. It also was the first to offer the choice to put photos to be printed on the card as chosen and selected by the customer. They offer much more than a typical high street greeting cards company does at a more reasonable price. Over the years, Moonpig have gained higher popularity and brand recognition through its TV advertising and soon attracted a vast majority of satisfying customers. And because of all of this, it has gained higher competitive advantage over its competitors. The business process of this company works by selecting a card by category or by design. It is then needed to personalise the card in order to fit the customer's taste and liking. After, it is required to create an account or to log in using an existing one. The customer would then need to select their preferred delivery options of how and when to post the card and to what address, whether delivered to the recipient or back to the customer. The card can then be reviewed before commencing payment. Once the customer is satisfied, payment details are required before the order can be processed. Information systems are vital for any online company, especially one like Moonpig. Its main role is its database processing. This is so it can keep track of customer details and orders that are being processed. Moonpig use a WYSIWYG editor in order to enable customers to change text, colours, sizes and layouts of the card when they are personalising. To enable security when payments commenced, Moonpig introduced a new program called 3D Secure. This enables customers to create a personal password every time they need to pay. The website also relies on secure socket layers, which is the most powerful advanced security system available, saving customer details from being harmed and hacked into. Moonpig use a HTTP cookie to track the patterns of visitors' behaviour of the website. To ensure that Moonpig's system is functioning properly and not threatened by denial of service attacks, it has developed a new platform which is based on Blade servers and SAN storage. This way, the physical space and energy of its server infrastructure is minimised, giving high capacity and flexibility. Moonpig has recently introduced a new app for iPhone users, whereby customers can design and send personalised greeting cards or postcards from the simple use of their iPhone. It can be used anywhere in the world. All that is required is an access to a Wi-Fi or a 3G network.
Able to customise their cards at many different stages of the online process, offering many different decision-making activities, such as choice of card template, custom wording, custom pictures that can be uploaded from the customer's computer, and different size of card. Online transactions can be made by debit or credit card, and Moonpig offers a secure website for these payments to be made. The customer can see that this website is secure by checking the padlock at the top of the screen or checking that the URL has an S after the HTTP sign.
ER diagram, entity relationship diagram, is a specialized graphic that illustrates the interrelationship between entities in a database. To create an ER diagram, we need entities, attributes, and relationship. There are different kinds of relationship: one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. Mandatory and optional sign also need to be included. For our ER diagram, we have 8 different entities. They are customer, order, payment, delivery, employee, custom card design, raw material, and supplier. Each of it has its own attributes, and they are basically linked to each other by relationship. For example, one-to-many for customer to order, optional. One-to-many for delivery to order, mandatory. One-to-many for employee to delivery. Here we can see the example of the attributes for customer table, and they are customer ID, title, first name, surname, email, first line address, postcode, and contact number. For this ER diagram, we're trying to create more entities to avoid many-to-many relationship. This also makes the order simple, and to avoid the confusion between multiple purchases. We have 8 tables for the Moonpig database. Each table has its own primary key. Here are the examples of the table. The first example is the customer table. We made up 5 customer data, and the one in the red circle is the primary key. The columns for this data are basically from the attributes of the ER diagram. For the second example, the custom card table, we have product ID to be the second primary key. This is because the relationship links all the tables to each other, and each table can just only have one primary key. First query is called size division of card query. The use of this query is to let staff easier to search for what size of card, with what information needs to be put on the card. Staff just need to enter the size of card, and all the information about the size of card will come up on the list. The screenshot on the right-hand side shows how the transition of the database system transfers custom card information between customer and staff. The attributes for it are size, card ID, product ID, font, message, inside message, font, text size, and layout. The information are from customized card table. The box on the left-hand side is a query statement. The second query called undelivered order query. It is for employee to check which order is not delivered. Once they click on it, ordered undelivered order will show on the list. This is useful especially when customer email or ring up to check whether the order is delivered or not. Staff also can find out other information, such as customer ID, and they will be able to find out customer personal information of undelivered order. Attributes are needed to create this query, and they are delivered yes or no, delivery ID, estimate delivery date, order ID, customer ID, date of order, and job proceeded. And they are from the delivery and order table. Both of them are linked by relationship, so the query are successfully created. The box on the left-hand side is the query statement. The third query is called type of delivery query. Let staff check which order is needed to be posted by which company and which delivery. There are 3 steps staff need to do. First, enter Royal Mail or airmail. Second, enter first class or special or international delivery. Afterward, a list of information will show on the table. Staff need to type in the right information for both questions, otherwise the table will show blank.
Recommendations. Moonpig clearly have a good website that is easy to follow and simple to use. However, improvements can be made to make moonpig.com more appealing to its visitors. One way is to use different styles of fonts throughout different pages of its website. They currently use only one style of font, making the website appear dull and boring. If they were to use different colors, it would also attract the reader's eye. Another suggestion is to make the main categories listed on the left-hand side column, such as birthdays and Christmas, in a bolder font. This way, the main categories can stand out and is easily caught by the reader's eye. One last suggestion is having a section of top-selling cards on its homepage. Currently, its homepage presents a lot of choice and could create confusion, but by having a section showing the best-selling and most popular cards, it may help the customer choose a card a little easier.
Thank Moonpig. The card is amazing.